tape delay from Hart Keener Field out here in a hop with the home of Hart baseball. We have got Laurel Highlands Major League Football action, a big doubleheader coming up, and our first game this afternoon features the Rams and the Chiefs. Well, a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody. I'm John Kazaric. I'll be calling the play-by-play alongside Jerry Dupay. As always, one level up on our scaffolding out here at midfield. He'll be filming today's action. And before we come back with a look at the starting lineup, there's some pre-game talk about tonight's ball game. Down below, the JV games continue to unfold. Let's remind you that the South Union Township Sports Network is a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Fitzfire, Rock Hogle, and Tom Frankhausen, and of course Helicon Cable Systems under the direction of Regional Manager Mr. Craig Tomczyk. We'll be back. We'll set the lineups and we'll get it on. Laurel Highlands Major League Football action up next right here on Channel 52. The game this evening will feature the Kennedy Rams and the Hutchinson Chiefs. And what we're going to do right now is just run down the entire roster. As we get set to go into the first quarter, we'll give you the starting offensive and defensive sets. First of all, for Hutchinson, head coach Bob Palmer. He's got head coordinating coach Randy Tressler, defensive coach Jack DeFazio, also working with the program this year. He has got Greg Anderson as his JV coach, Daryl Tellerico, Lynn Sumi, Stephen Strange, and your equipment manager is Mr. Bugger Gaddis. So let's take a quick look at the lineup, or the roster rather. Bobby Palmer, number 16, Justin Ramey, 24, 26 is Joe Hines, 31, Josh Angeline, Zachary Anderson, 35, 38 is Steve Strange, 39, Greg Palladino, 41 is Brian Tobel, 42, we've got a couple of these guys here, I believe, Jared Angeline and Randy Taylor, both wearing 42, and both will be on the defensive side of the ball in the defensive backfield. So we'll keep an eye alert out there somehow. Greg Anderson, 44, 45, Josh Aston, 47 is Bobby McLaughlin, 50 is Timmy Hirsch, 51, Sean Sumi, 52, Justin Mishat, Eric Springer, 53, 56 is Doug LaCorchik, Mike Merriman, 57, Jared Smith, 59, Ben Monk is 60, 64, Darrell Hall, 66 is Billy Dice. Then you come to Fred George, 68, Jeff Gaddis is 70, 72, Bobby Madison, Antonio Phillips is 76, Brian Joseph, 82, 83, Derek Clements, and Spencer Toth is number 88. We do not have a number, but a young man on the ball club this year, just coming out recently, young Daryl Tellerico. So that's the roster, the coaching staff for the Hutchinson Ball Club, and they will be playing here this afternoon against the Kennedy Rams. So we'll come back and take a look at Terry Shields Ball Club. All of that comes up right after this short timeout. From bright sunshine to overcast skies and hopefully no threat of rain. But I'll tell you, one thing has been a constant out here. It's been the wind. We have gotten quite a bit of wind here this afternoon. Hopefully the mic not picking up a lot of it. But let's take a look now at the Kennedy Rams. They were the champions last year. Terry Shields, the head coach. The assistants, John Broadwater, Tim Dowdell, Todd Jackson, Bruce Staten, and equipment manager, the Reverend Carl Farrell. They've got their varsity kids in blue jerseys and the JV squad in gold. A possibility of some number duplications, but that will all depend, of course, on the jersey color. So let's take a look, first of all, at the varsity. Quentin Burkett, number 57, 12 is Carl Farrell. Number 4 is Tommy Wingard, 20 is Brennan Dayton, Steve Downs, 23, 42 is Steve Fry, Ray Foster, 64, Evan Dowdell, 72, 74 is B.J. Randolph, 78 John Shields, number 80 is Larry Fetzko, 82 Verdell Banks, 84 Chris Aston. It'll be Paul Phillips, 88 Ben Miller, number 90, and 95 Jason Edwards. And a young man in the middle, and I think he's going to be wearing number 59. That would be Jason Glusica. Now, on the other side of the coin, as far as the JVs in the gold, you've got Chris Sampson, Antonio Lanco, Todd Jackson, Andre Ramsey, Brandon Doyle, Nate Snowden, Glenn Kramer, Wayne Coddington, Brian Shimko, and Luke Boyer. The officials across the way near the concession stand, we encourage you to come on out here on Sunday afternoon, see a couple of the games. Nice turnout here. Concession stand will be open during all 4 games. JV games normally get underway at 1 o'clock, and then we go at 2 and 3:30 with the varsity games, and with a second JV game, which amounts more or less to a scrimmage to follow the 2 varsity ball games. That concludes our pregame show. A look at the rosters. We'll come back and have the toss of the coin and get it underway here. First week of Laurel Highlands Midget League football action. I'm John Kazaric with Jerry Dupay. Stay tuned. Opening kickoff action comes up right after these messages. At midfield, and out there the captains for the toss of the coin, and your two officials here working today. It'll be Romaine Howe, who's former outstanding athlete, California. I played against him in the 60s. Legion All-Star action there. Was an outstanding baseball and football player, now an assistant coach up at Trinity. He'll be working with the whistle today along with Ronnie Diamond. Al Myers, who normally would be one of the three-man crew, is here today, but Al still waiting for some medical clearance. Had some recent surgery on his legs, and hopefully will be back and working during the month of October. Had a nice chat with Al a little while ago, and pretty upset because the surgery took away an entire high school football season for him just about. And he had Friday night booked varsity action and had some emergency surgery, but he's got a big smile on his face out there right now, and he's ready to go as soon as he gets doctor's clearance. So let's set the officers also. This year, it'll be Mr. Walter W. Wally as the senior, as the president and commissioner. Vice President Walter W. Wally Jr. and Mrs. Doty Wally working as the secretary-treasurer, and she's manning the fort back in the concession stand. There's the toss of the coin. Talking with Romaine, he said Trinity had a good ball game last week against Upper St. Clair for a half, and then just came totally unglued in the second half. I had the opportunity to see him in action against Washington a couple of weeks back, and that was a heck of a good one, with Washington prevailing with a big second half rally. And I tell you, some good high school football over there in Washington County. So no indication yet. We're going to get Romaine Howe coming towards us right now and indicating that the Hutchinson Ball Club will be kicking off. So Kennedy will be on offense to start today's ball game. And let's try and set the starting lineup for you offensively. Jason Edwards will be in the middle as the center. He's number 95. Jason Glusica and Evan Dowdell, 59 and 72, the guards. Ray Foster and Ben Miller, your tackles. Paul Phillips and Verdell Banks will be on the wideout positions. Carl Farrell, number 12, will be your starting quarterback. Then you come to Keith Downs, Larry Fetzko, and Brennan Dayton in the offensive set. Big Al stopping by, just talking about you here, Al. He's ready to go here as soon as he gets some medical clearance. All right, we're set to go. We first got out here, beautiful bright sunshine, but we've got a heavy overcast cloud situation now, a pretty heavy wind. And I want to say thanks to the township supervisors, Bob Schiffbauer, Rock Hovel, and Tom Frankhauser, and the maintenance people out here with the South Union Township supervisors. They did a fine job in getting this field ready. We played out here last year after a couple of years up at the old Arford Stadium, and action ready to go now. So here we go. In the red, that will be the Chiefs. Over here in the blue with the gold numerals, that will be the Kennedy Rams. Bobby Palmer teeing the ball up. I don't know if he's going to be kicking it or acting as the safety. He will just tee it up. Kicking it off will be Billy Dice. Going back deep, number 23, Keith Downs. Up in front of him, number 82, Verdell Banks. And on the far side, that is Carl Farrell. 8 minutes of action each quarter, so nice crowd on hand. Let's get it going. And the kick, very good, very high and on the run. Taken right there by Keith Downs, looking for a hole. And Downs gets out to about the 45-yard line before he is cut down. Good downfield pressure. Making the hit was Brian Tobel along with Justin Mishak. So we're ready to roll. Dice will be the defensive captain calling the plays. The clock starts to run. Ron Diamond will be in charge of that. And as we get set, defensive end right here in front of us, that's Brian Tobel. Across the way, Derek Clement. Dice inside as a linebacker. They're playing a three-man front. We got some problems. Okay, the kicking tee still out on the field, and that will be tossed to the sideline. Clock continues to run now. Out over the ball. Here comes Carl Farrell. Farrell handing off up inside, and nothing going. Keith Downs, I believe, wrapped up. Good defensive surge. Making the hit inside. It's Doug LaCourtick, the nose tackle. No gain. Second down and 10. Ball spotted right at the 45-yard line. First series of downs. Big number 64, Darrell Hall, one of the inside tackles along with Sean Sumi. Pitch to the right side, and down he goes. Getting through. Darrell Hall and Derek Clements, and a big loss on the play. I'll tell you, this Hutchinson team is going to be tough this year. Third down. Loss on the play of close to 10. So looking at 3rd and 20. Out over the football comes Jason Edwards. He's a big guy in the middle. Farrell under center. We got a whistle. Offside, neutral zone violation against the defense. They'll step it off 5 yards. Dead ball, offside, and it'll step off 5. Still 3rd and long now. Split to the left side now. Here comes Keith down. Under center goes Farrell. Farrell rolling, gets a nice block. Fires upfield. What a defensive effort that time. Steve Strange almost for the INT. Boy, good read. Nice work by Farrell. He rolled left and under some pressure, gunned it to the side here. Incomplete, brings up 4th down. Punting situation. Fetzko, I believe, will do the punting. Who they got out there? That is Larry Fetzko. Did an outstanding job this past year in baseball. Here's the snap. Gets it away. Very nice. Headed upfield. Grabbed on the fly here by Derek Clements. Clements comes right, and he is going to be smothered and hit down hard. Making the initial hit was number 95, Jason Edwards. And Farrell was also there to make the hit, but it was Edwards who initially stopped his momentum and held him up. So it'll be 1st down and 10 now. Let's put the ball right for you in front of us at the 47-yard line. Say, the wind has died down. I hope it stays away, I can tell you that. Sean Sumi will come out over the football. Tobel and Billy Dice are the guards. Darrell Hall to the near side here, the tackle. We'll set the second tackle here for you momentarily. Long count, close to the violation here. Guard stands up for the call. Motion coming. Handoff goes up inside, and Palmer breaks up ahead. Picks up about 5 before he is sacked. Big time tackle there by Ben Miller and number 42, Steve Fry. Trying to look into that offensive line. I think Doug LaCourchick, and it is. So LaCourchick, number 56, will be out here on the opposite side as the other tackle. Stephen Strange and Clemency in. Full house backfield set. That's Jared Angeline to the right side. Straight ahead, Justin Ramey, and he has got himself a 1st down. Got an interested observer up here on the scaffolding with Jerry. Helped us get situated here this afternoon, talking about young Derek Dupay. Jerry's son, my nephew, out here lending us a hand, and appreciate the help. Out over the football comes Sumi. Derek Clements is the tight end to the right. Full house backfield with Palmer in the middle. Motion. And off Palmer, hits up inside, lowers the shoulder. Picks up about 5 more yards before he is stopped. Good defensive play. Jason Edwards, Ben Miller on the hit. And might have been Stephen Fry in the middle. Try and set that defensive line for you. Evan Dowdell and Edwards on the end. Under center. Long count. Ramey. Option right side. Flips one tackle. Turns upfield. Is hit and down he goes. Initial hit by Quentin Burkett. And we got a flag coming in late. late flag coming in. Let's see where we're going with it. Face mask is the call. So that'll give them a first down. I'll tell you, this ball club last year, extremely competitive in their first year after a year's absence. And they came back and they were a big factor. Talking with Coach Bald Palmer a couple of times this week and very impressed at how these guys hung right in there. So out over the football, here comes Sean Sumey. Justin Ramey, your quarterback. They got an I formation set. Palmer, the near back in the I. Angeline is the deep back. Inside of the 20, going away from us here. Motion coming. Pitch to the right side, a flag, and a nice tackle. Good open field tackle by Verdell Banks on the pitch to Angeline. But I think we got motion. Jerry, looks like we're about the 10-yard line. Can you see where I think the far stick is near the goal line, so got to be around the 10. They're talking with 95, Jason Edwards.
Come on, Ram, that's the way,
So they'll step it off. Ram defense out there right now.
Let's go, Raymond!
First down and about 15 to go. Number 78, Sean Shields, is your nose tackle. Chris Ashton, number 84 out there. 72, Dowdell. Coming up is Farrell on the corner. Off to the left side. He's got a man wide open and incomplete. Tried to get it to Strange. Strange was open, and he made a good effort to come back on the ball. Second down now and about 15 to go. Ball at about the 16-yard line, I would say.
Come on, Ram! Let's go! Get fired up!
No score. We're in the first quarter. 8-minute quarters. Sean Sumey out over the football. Clements, number 83, wide to the right side. Quarterback sneak up inside, and the initial contact by Quentin Burkett, the linebacker. Got some help, I believe. Keith Downs on the play. Brings up now third down and long.
Come on, pick it up, defense. Pick it up.
We are probably about, what, midway through the quarter. Playing 8-minute quarters. We're going to take a guess somewhere around 4 minutes. Next time we get Ronnie Diamond up our way, we'll get a check on him. I think, Jerry, if I remember right, they used to notify us at the 2-minute mark of each quarter. So here's Justin Ramey. Full house set. Straight T formation, the old split T. Motion, Palmer, right side, and down he goes. Sean Shields made the initial hit, number 78. As they untangle also down there, number 64, Ray Foster. Looking down at fourth down and about 9 now. Fourth down, 9 yards to go. And they will go for it, of course. Well, they got a split very wide to the right side. They got everybody over there. And back to throw. Throws a little screen out here to Palmer. Palmer down the right side. Did he get in? It's going to be close. I don't think he got there. He did not. He did not. I think that was Verdell Banks that made the initial contact. So they give it up on down following the complete pass. So no score. Ball at the 5-yard line. So the Rams will take over. No score. First quarter of action. Second possession. Clock is running as they reset.
Come on now, fire off the ball, block.
Looks like the 62 Glenn Kramer, one of the JVs, is out there with the gold jersey. Farrell rolling left, looking for a block on the corner, and Jerry, we won't even hazard a guess. We were totally screened over there, so just good pursuit. As the quarterback Carl Farrell knocked out of bounds. Deep safety. And you're looking back there at Zach Anderson, 35. 38, that's Stephen Strange. 42, that's Randy Taylor. Middle linebacker Dice. Again, a tough angle here. Coming for the corner. And I don't know if that's Farrell. He lost the ball. Let's see the call. Touchdown. Darrell Hall. Fumble recovery, number 64, Darrell Hall. Fumble recovery in the end zone. So this score comes in the first quarter. And hit hard at the line of scrimmage, and the ball just popped free, rolled into the end zone. Darrell Hall got on it. They're going to go for two, of course. Ramey's out, set. Full house backfield. And he's going to roll to the right side, looking for the corner, cuts up in. Did he get there? No. So the two-point PAT is no good. At the bottom of the pile as they untangle, that's Quentin Burkett to make the stop. Go back up the field, 6-0 your score in favor of the Chiefs, and we'll be back right after this. Second quarter action underway, 6-0. Big long kick. This will go back all the way inside the 10-yard line, and it'll be picked up there by Farrell. Farrell coming to the left now, looking for a hole, dips to the outside, and Stephen Strange is the first one to get to him. But I tell you, good effort by Farrell. Man, he comes out of there. He's got a host of red shirts laying on top of him, but a nice effort by Farrell. Strange made the initial contact, and at the bottom of the foul as they untangle, that's Joe Hines, number 26. Good effort by Hines. He got down there and made a hit. So first down and 10. Jerry, that quarter went in a hurry. Out over the football now. That's Jason Edwards. Farrell is out. Farrell is set. 6-0 ball game. Team in red on top. Pitch to the right side, and Darrell Hall is there to make the hit. Also stopping up and filling a gap. Number 41, Tobel from the defensive end spot. Lost on the play of a couple. Second down now and about 13 to go. Clements, Hall. I think that's Lakorchik. Dice is in the middle. Now they move Justin Mishak up in there. Quick hitter up inside, and short game. Let's see who made the carry. That was number 23, Keith Down, on the carry. Brings up third down and long. Injured ball player. Bob Palmer coming to the sideline, grabbing his side. Josh Angelon, they're calling. Okay, checking in right now. Will come Joe Hines. Okay, Josh Angelon getting the call. Comes in, and they've already replaced Palmer with Joe Hines. They're going to look at Bobby on the side here. Hope he's okay. Boy, tough kid. Carl Farrell under center. A little pop pass up the field. Incomplete. Tried to get it out here to Verdell Banks. That brings up fourth down and long. Into the lineup comes number 56, Doug Lakorchik. And checking out of the lineup comes 38, Stephen Strange. So kick will come. Clements going back deep. Also back deep is Angeline. And the punt. Here's the snap. Kick away by Fetzko. The floater taken by Angeline. Right side, slips one, and he is finally cut down. I think that's Edwards. As they untangle, let's take a quick look at the number. Jason Edwards makes the hit. The ball spotted down at the, what is it, 34-yard line? First down and 10, 34-yard line. Team in red on top. That would be the Chiefs. We're early on in the second quarter. Ramey is out. Ramey is set. His ball club up. Loose ball. Getting back on it. That's Jared Angeline. Pinned down immediately. Good pursuit coming in. Jason Edwards and Chris Ashton. Stephen Fry, the middle linebacker. You can see number 23 back deep. That's Keith Downs over here on the corner. That's number 12, Carl Farrell. Across the way, that's Verdell Banks. Second down and a bunch. 6-0. Team in red on top. Option right. Ramey cuts up inside, and down he goes. Good pursuit. 23, Keith Downs, making the hit. Be third down now. Clements and Strange are the two tight ends. Motion from Clement. Handoff up inside. Palmer is going to be knocked down. Jason Edwards is in there. We're trying to get the number of the second kid who made the play. Good effort there by Ben Miller. Brings up fourth down now and about 8. They're probably going to go for it. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Got to get just to about to the 24. Let's see if they put it in the air. Justin Ramey has him out and set. Option left, and they're going to get him down. Good hard charge, Evan Dowdell. Chris Ashton on the sack. All the way back to the 44-yard line, a loss of more than 10. And that'll fire up the Rams. So the Ram defense with a good effort that time. Jerry, too bad you didn't bring your Steeler radio with you. We could be getting a little score up here. Bring in your portable TV. We'll know better next week. Carl Farrell is out. Set. Oh, my. Look out. Reverse. It's set up pretty nicely. Here comes Keith Downs. Has a host of blockers. 45-40, 35-30. Dice trying to get to him. And what a job by Dice. He tracks him down at about the 10-yard line. What a run that time. On the reverse. Keith Downs took it from the 40-yard line. I tell you, he picked up a bundle. About 45 yards. Big play there. Carl Farrell going to take a timeout. Official timeout. Might have a ball player shaken up. Jerry, nice little reverse. Had everybody going left and came back right. So timeout on the field. As I guess we'll keep it here. Replacement coming in right now. Here comes Larry Fetzko. Beautiful set play. 62, Glenn Kramer checking in. So the Rams are threatening. Ball is at the 15-yard line. It's from where I spot it. Full house straight ahead, and Farrell gets some good yardage. Big number 64, Darrell Hall, on the hit. Gain of about 5. We get a timeout, Chiefs. Timeout on the field. Chiefs lead at 6-0. We are in the closing minutes of the second quarter. Mrs. Palmer ever alert to getting some recognition for her coaches, and well, they should. John Monk is one of the assistants we forgot to mention, hitting up off the right side, leaning ahead, driving for some good yardage comes Keith Downs. He is going to be down there fairly close. Dyson Hall on the tackle. Jerry, what, inside the 3 or the 8? Which is it here? Trying to figure out. 20. Okay, about at the 8-yard line. They need the 5 for the first down, right? Out and set. Option, pitch, left side, and Dice makes the hit along with Clement as they pitched it out to the left side. And on the carry that time, I think that was number 88, wasn't it, Jerry? Paul Phillips. So a loss on the play. That should bring up 4th down. 6-0. Chiefs on top, but the Rams are threatening. I believe it's 4th and about 9. 4th and about 14 or so for the touchdown. Rolling right, gets a nice block. Turns upfield. Does he get close? He gets driven out of bounds. Farrell hit by Dice, I believe, as he was driven hard out of bounds. And also there, Jared Angeline. Yeah. Okay, we got a flag back here, Jerry, too. See the yellow flag. I think, was he short of the first down?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jerry said short of the first down. So if this foul is against the Rams, the Chiefs will decline. Clipping, decline, and they hold 1st down.
Oh, yeah, it's really great.
The amazing thing is how quickly you got it all together.
Oh, at this rate, you'll be franchised in a year, Doc.
Or in a...
Not called. Farrell's out and set. Gonna pitch. There's a reverse. It's on the ground, and good penetration defensively. And we get another timeout charge. Tried to run that reverse, but nobody blocked up front. Okay, a little confusion out here. Hutchinson on the field signaling they want a timeout. The other way around, they're saying no. Okay, ball was recovered by the team in blue. Little confusion here. And Jerry, it'd be nice if we have an instant replay right here. Okay, now they've got a charge timeout, so we're going to break. Tape delay action, John Kazarick, Jerry DuPay. South Union Township Sports Network coverage, first Midget League football game of the year. Back to throw, Farrell under a lot of pressure. Ball is just spiked down. Darrell Hall storming through along with Clement and Tobel. But I think it was Hall who just went up and batted it down like a volleyball spike. 4th down. Timeout red, 4th down. We'll break. 4th down, and they'll go for it with 30 seconds to go, I think is what they told us, right, Jerry? Last gasp here, Carl Farrell with 4th and long, straight back. They pick up Clement. Here comes Hall, turning it upfield. Dice flips the tackle. LaCourtic is there. Dice gets back into it. And it'll be 1st down and 10 now for the Chiefs. Farrell is up and about. He's okay. We'll have another charge timeout here. To the action, pitch right side. Here's Palmer coming up the right side. Palmer gets a hole. Palmer's to the 32-yard line and out near the 37. So clock, did he get out of bounds? Okay, no indication yet. Ronnie Diamond, the official out here with Romaine Howe. There's the end of the half. Make it a 6-0 ball game. The only touchdown, Darrell Hall, fumble recovery in the end zone on the final play of the 1st quarter. So as we go to the halftime break, our halftime score, the Rams on top, or excuse me, the Chiefs on top by the count of 6-0. We'll be back. The Union dropping back, center deep. That's Jared Angeline in the middle, right in front of him. You've got Derek Clement. And also, well, we got 2 number 42s back there, so that ought to set up Jared Angeline and Randy Taylor. So here we go. Second half ready to get underway. 6 minutes of action to go. And I tell you, spotted at the 45. They'll move it back to the 40-yard line.
Move up, guys. Move up.
So now we're ready. So Banks and Downs will act as his safety. Oh, thank you, Al. Mr. Al Myers bringing some coffee by for us. We're ready to roll now. Teeing it up. Awaiting the whistle. 6-0 ball game. The Chiefs on top. They're in the red. Couple of JVs. 23, Todd Jackson across the way, and 62, Glenn Kramer. Short kick. It'll bound and picked up back there by Jared Angeline, and he comes out of the pack. And boy, he is slammed hard. He gets up from this one in a hurry. Boy, he took a wicked hit. And trying to see the number of the truck that got him. It was a man on the kickoff, number 82. Got him, Verdell Banks. Boy, I tell you, that was a wicked hit, wasn't it, Jer?
That open field? Oh, that's more stuff you do, didn't it?
Here we go, first down and 10. 6-0 ball game, Chiefs with it. Sean Toomey comes out. Over the football. Justin Ramey, your quarterback. Straight T, full house backfield, quarterback sneak, and we got a flag. Had some motion, I believe, prior to the snap. This would be a dead ball foul. Illegal motion, and that'll make it a 1st and 15. Let's set that offense again. Sean Toomey in the middle. The guards are Tobel and Dice, Lakorchik and Darrell Hall. They are your two big tackles. Stephen Strange, 38. Derek Clemens, 83. At the end positions. Your backs are Ramey, Zach Anderson, Palmer, and Angeline. Taylor is checked in now also in that deep offensive backfield. Handoff goes up inside, and Edwards makes the hit. Quarterback keeper straight ahead. So no gain on the play. 2nd down and about 15. It's got a score on the Steelers. They're down 27-6. 2nd quarter. Tomczyk just intercepted a few minutes ago in a return to the 18 and the Warren Moon to Carter for the touchdown.
Hey, they had 3 turnovers. They come away with 3 points.
Under the center comes Justin Ramey. Movement up front, no flag. Now we got motion from Strange. Handoff up inside, and Palmer coming straight ahead. Gets about 5 as he gets to the 40-yard line. He is stopped by Ray Foster and Quentin Burkett. That brings up 3rd down and 10. 6-0 ball game, Chiefs on top. South Union Township Sports Network coverage here. First of 2. The 2nd ball game will feature Hatfield and Marshall. Should be a good one. Under center. Along the line. Handoff, Angeline, and down he goes. Good job, and I think it was Glucica reaching in and making the hit. Number 59, Jason Glucica. We got an official timeout. Injured ball player, number 38, Steve Strange. So we'll be back. 4th down. Farrell goes back deep. Along back there with him is Verdell Banks. 23, Keith Downs. The snap's a good one. Nice kick. This one will go all the way back inside the 20-yard line. Picked up by Farrell. Cuts up the right side, 20, 25, 30, and knocked out of bounds. We got a clip coming in. We got a block in the back, and a couple ball players knocked down as he got it out near the 35. Penalty coming, and we got a little bit of a break. 15-yard march off. We'll be back as we get set to go. Farrell's out. Farrell is set. Jason Edwards under center. Full house backfield, back inside of their own 15-yard line. Farrell coming for the corner and gets it away. Good defensive pressure that time. Brian Tobel got to him. 2nd down and 10. Early moments of quarter number 3. The Hutchinson Chiefs in the red on top. Got a fumble recovery in the end zone by Darrell Hall late in the first quarter. In fact, as late as you can go on the final play of the quarter. Second down now, 10 yards to go. Edwards is out and set. Carl Farrell out over the ball. Glasica is the left guard. Handoff up inside, and Dice is going to wrap up. He's down for no gain. A little bit of a hole, and it closed in a hurry. Third down now, and about 10 to go. Let's see if we can see where they've got it. Nose of the ball touching the 15-yard line. Romaine Howell, Ronnie Diamond, your officials here this afternoon. Two-man crew. Back to throw on a draw, and I'll tell you, Dice laid a licking on him that time. He stuck Mr. Downs at the line of scrimmage. Big time hit by Dice as he got to him from that middle linebacker spot. That'll bring up fourth down in a bundle. They'll kick it out of there. Ball still at the 15-yard line. Checking into the lineup on that punt team comes Ben Monk, number 60. And the return men are Clement, back deep, Strange, Taylor, and I believe Jared Angeline. The kick coming. And little Kogo with it. Gets it to Clements. Clements on the corner. Cuts. He's down the sideline. He may go. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Returned by Clements. No flags. I don't see him anywhere. Do you see a flag, Al? None down. So a punt return, what, about 35 yards, Jerry? 35-yard punt return by Clements. And that'll make it now a 12-0 ball game. Okay, once he got to the outside, he got some blocking. Number 83, Derek Clements, took the punt just about at the near side hash mark. Went ahead, then broke to the outside and got a couple of nice blocks and was untouched into the end zone. They'll go for 2 now. Palmer, the near back, 35, Zach Anderson, in that wing T to the right side. Ramey under center. Gonna roll right, looking for a block, and will not get in. So as they go back up the field with the PAT no good, 12-0 your score in favor of the Chiefs. Downs is back deep. 12-0 ball game. Chiefs on top. Dice awaits the whistle. Big kick. This one taken by Farrell right on the nose at the 30. Comes up the left side 35, maybe to the 40-yard line, and he is nice down. Big time tackle by Derek Clement. Now what do we got? Might have an unsportsmanlike call here, 15 yards. So let's see what they do with it. They'll step off 15 yards and move it back. So it'll be first down now. It might be a dead ball foul. And it is, Jerry. That means first and 25. Dead ball foul. And that means it's first and 25, guys. And 10 yards to go. Farrell's out and set. And nothing doing up off the right side. Clements is there. Bobby Palmer is there. Hall is there. Dice is there. And Downs is the man at the bottom of the pile. I tell you, they had a team meeting. Lekorchik also there. I think they called a team meeting right there. Second down and 12 now. Into the lineup. Checking in, that's Justin Mishak. Mishak will check in. Lekorchik is limping to the sideline. He's got to hustle to get out of there. He's going to get a penalty for too many men on the field, and he'll make it. Farrell is out and set. Option left, and ball on the ground. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. I'll tell you, Tobel was all over him. Nobody's blocking on the end. Tobel, having his way that time, got in, and they called an incomplete pass. Back into the lineup will come number 62, Glenn Kramer. Third down and about 12. Got to be near the end of the quarter. Late in quarter number 3. Palmer, oh, blitz coming. Pass to the outside. Gathered in by Downs from Farrell. And Dice is there. Ball comes out, no. That'll bring up fourth down. Nice effort that time. Farrell got rid of it under a whole lot of pressure. And Darrell Hall shaken up a bit. We've got timeout on the field. 1 minute to go. And the punt by Fetchko. Fielded on the ground by Strange. And oh, I'll tell you what, right now, I just leaned on him a little bit right there. But I think if Edwards would have delivered a big-time pop right there, you'd have seen a flag. And a nice little move here by Romaine Howell. That's one thing you like about the officials out here, too. At this level, it is also a very instructional league. And I think Romaine got him aside and said, you know, and I said, nice job that time by Edwards, too, because he pulled up. Did not deliver any kind of a blow whatsoever. So it'll be first down and 10 now. Let's put it down at the 35-yard line, and that, my friends, will do it for the quarter. We'll be back. Fourth quarter action comes up right after these breaks. Ramey straight ahead, and he gets good yardage before he is cut down. They're making the hit, number 74, B.J. Randolph. Gain on the play of 5. Second down now and about 5. Just underway. Sean Shields, number 78, is your nose tackle. Number 42, Stephen Fry. Linebacker Norman looks like he may be up as a defensive end. And coming out over the ball is Sean Sumi. Number 57, Burkett, middle linebacker. Also back there with him is Evan Dowdell. So Dowdell pretty much changing positions with the middle linebacker and defensive end. Back to throw. Ramey, left-handed pass. Almost. Could have been intercepted by Farrell. Tried to get it to Strange, but incomplete. That'll bring up third down now and about 5. Just 2 plays in to quarter number 4. Second ball game, and across the way you can see the green-shirted Eagles from Marshall, and over on the Little League field you've got the Hatfield Cowboys. I think it's all new uniforms, or at least new helmets this year, talking with Walter Wally, the commissioner, and now we got a whistle. Romaine said my time. Now, live, a tape delay rather. Third down. Ramey is out and set. Little pop pass up over the middle. And was it intercepted? Yes, it was. Picked off, and getting the number down, or one of the defensive linemen, Evan Dowdell, the linebacker, picks it off. So it'll be first and 10 going the other way. I tell you, very cool. 2 weeks ago, it's about in the 90s. And right now, the furnace is starting to get ready to kick on in the evenings. This is definitely football weather. First down and 10. Farrell is out. Farrell is set. Farrell with a long count. Farrell rolling right side. Clements is there. Ball on the ground. Picked up by Angeline, and first down and 10 Chiefs. Angeline got the bounce, picked it up. Edwards made the hit along with Keith Down. So the Chiefs in control, leading it now 12-0, and on the fumble recovery. Let's see where they put it down. Jerry, what is that, about the 15-yard line? 13-yard line, right? First down and 10. Ramey is out. Ramey is set. Quarterback keeper. And he gets some good yardage. I'll tell you, he sure did. Up on top, making the hit. That's B.J. Randolph, number 74. I'm going to tell you right now, he got the better part of 8 or 9 yards out of there, right, Jerry? Second down. I tell you, there's some size on that front line. You taking a good look in at Shields, Randolph, 74, 84, Ashton. Big number 90 out there having a nice ball game today, Ben Miller. He's back at a linebacker spot, and then number 95, been all over the place, Jason Edwards. They keep it straight ahead again. This time I believe they'll have the first down, or very close to it. What do we got, a measurement, or are they going to move the chain? Okay, I see the far side yard marker go down, so that means it's goal to go. Taking a look now. Is that inside the 3-yard line, right, Jer? Okay, first and goal at the 3. That's Sean Sumi. Get a good look at him coming out over it. Strange goes wide to the right side. They're going to keep everybody now. Let's see if this quarterback sneak it or what here. If he can just get a one-on-one, get a block on Shields right here. Ramey can just... If he gets a good block straight ahead, left side, sneaks up, touchdown. Quentin Burkett made the hit, but a 3-yard run. By the quarterback, Ramey. Makes it 18-0. Chiefs on top. They'll go for 2. Fumble recovery by Angeline. Set it all up. So out come the Chiefs now, leading it by 3 touchdowns. Everything's set up here today by turnovers. And he sneaks left side, and does he get in? No. Nice play by Farrell to deny him, and Jerry said he left the ball on the ground behind him, right? As they go back up the field, 18-0 your score in favor of the Chiefs. So the kick, very big kick by Dice. Farrell going back inside the 15. Will gather it there, lost it. Picked up by, I think that's Burkett. And he is wrestled to the ground. Dice making the hit. And Darrell Hall. 10 now. Farrell's got his ball club out. Farrell's got his ball club set. Under center. Quarterback sneak to the corner. Strange will make the tackle. Also there, Angeline. So it'll be a short game. Second down now. Under 5 minutes to go here in this ball game. Running. Farrell out. Quarterback keeper. Breaks out of there. And Angeline making a hit along with Strange. He's got the first down. Nice move by young Carl Farrell. Love to see him get on the boards here. Farrell is set. Downs to the left side. Here comes the reverse. And slipping one tackle, but not slipping Dice, as Dice makes the hit on Keith Downs. Second down and 13 to go. 3-yard loss. Well, actually closer to a 5-yard loss. Second and long after the reverse. For no gain, in fact, a loss. It's on the ground. Farrell got on it. Pinned down immediately by Angeline. Third down and about 14 to go. Straight ahead, and Dice again. And Hall. Boy, I tell you, Dice, Hall, Lakorchik, Sumi, Clemens, Tobel, they've all played very well on that front line. Fourth down. Into the lineup will come Glenn Kramer, 62. Fourth down. They may go for it here. Now they're going to go for it. Back to throw. Got to get some time for him. Running the corner. Angeline, Tobel, Dykes all get to him. And Clemens got there late. So it'll be first and 10 going the other way. And the offense will check in here for the Chiefs. Under a couple of minutes to go here as the Chiefs lead it. Break huddle, and out they come. Straight T formation. Motion now, Strange. Handoff, Palmer. And he is wrapped up by Edwards after a gain of about 2. 1 minute to go. We're just about closing things down on game number 1. Second game will feature the Cowboys And the Eagles, Marshall and Hatfield to lock horns. Double motion. This is Canadian football right here, guys. We're going to march off 5. 2 men in motion, and they'll step off 5. Final play of this ball game, 18-0 Chiefs on top. Darrell Hall with a fumble recovery in the end zone. Punt return by Clemens, and a 3-yard run by Ramey. The 3 touchdowns scored here tonight. Motion now. Angeline turns up inside. We got another flag. Little slip handoff up inside to Bobby Palmer. And we're going to get a motion call again. Be a 5-yard penalty. So we'll be back with the wrap of today's game as we wind down to the closing seconds. We're going to take a break right here. Play the ball game as we get set to roll here. Chiefs on top, 18-0. 3 touchdowns. Chatting between plays with Dr. Gary Brain, the Laurel Highlands assistant football coach, and talking just a bit about Friday night's tough loss up at Penn Trafford, commenting on what a fine quarterback the young Zimmerman boy is. Rolling left, pass upfield, incomplete. And looking at his clock, Ronnie Diamond, it's got to be down inside 15 seconds, I would think. A little equipment adjustment, slides in as a near back in the eye. I'll tell you, we're looking at an eye and a wing left, 2 tight ends. And back to throw, stepping up, rolling to the right side, and Ramey down the sideline stays inbounds, and he'll be knocked off his feet. Ronnie Diamond looking at the clock, and there it is. Final score, 18-0. The Chiefs win.